Oh, Nelly. Oh, it is Sunday night charts. Sunday night charts. What's up, guys? How's it going? May the force be with you. I have my coffee. We're ready to rock here, guys. Let's see if we can do some charting tonight. How are y'all doing tonight? Doing all right? Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. I'm Jim, and I'm your host for tonight. And we're going to be looking at Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. Might take a pick at XRP. Definitely DOT. DOT's been making moves and making noise. XLM maybe. We'll look at some of those charts, and then whatever else you guys want to look at, guys. So it's Sunday night chart requests, and I try any chart, any market, and we'll take a peek at what's going on in all the markets around the world and see what's going on. So welcome. I am an Elliott Wave trader. I trade from an Elliott Wave perspective, and my desire on YouTube here is to just help bridge the gap, guys. Most of you guys are using support and resistance lines, using moving averages, but you haven't studied wave structure, and you don't understand the importance of wave structure in your analysis. And so that's what education we're bringing here on this channel. We're bringing wave structure analysis so that you can understand where price is heading. It's not the only thing we use, but certainly it's a big part of what we do. So let's jump in, guys. A bunch of you here already waiting and ready to rock. I'm going to pull you up on my laptop so I can see what's going on in the chat there maybe. Let's see here. Actually, I think I'll bring the chat up on my phone. This might be simpler here. Give me 1 second. We'll be ready to rock. Kimosabi, your moderator tonight, and my pal. Thank you so much for being around. I really appreciate you, buddy. More than you'll ever know. Thank you. Thank you so much, bud. Let's see. Where is Jim? Jim of All Trades. There it is. Sweet. Mr. Chu. I don't know if I'm the freaking man, but what's up, man? EMG. It's Sunday. Hey, Jose Luis Dominguez Perea. What's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you, bro. Glad to have you in our Discord, man. It's really nice to have you in there, buddy. Michael Scott. Hey, man. I'm well. Took a nap last 30 minutes right before this so I could be fresh and ready to rock. Steve, welcome to the Discord, man. And glad you're here in the Sunday night charts as well. What's up, Mr. Reacher? You rock and roll yourself, man. Crypto Fever, what's up, Jay? How are you, buddy? 1 inch. I don't know what 1 inch is, but I'll certainly take a peek at it, okay? Hey, Larry. And Jerry Lewis, what's up, buddy? Integer, Keith, EMG. All right, Chino. What's up, man? All right, guys. I've done as much as I can. What's Indie Money? What's up, man? I haven't seen you in forever. How you been, buddy? And if I missed you, sorry about that. Rob, happy Sunday to you, sir. Okay, there's 77 of you here. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the analysis. And welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't been a part of the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all the things that YouTube loves, guys. I think I'm really close to. What's the word? 6,000 subscribers. I'm only like 10 or 15 away, I think, something like that. I can't remember. But help me get there. Help me get there. Let's see. Let's pull it up here, guys. How many subs do I have? Let's pull it up. Come on. Taking forever. Yep. 25 away, guys. 25 subs away. There might be 25 of you watching that aren't subbed. Come on now. Come on, give me a sub. No, I'm kidding. Sub if you like the content. If you don't, it's all right. No problem. Scroll on by. No big deal. Okay, let's look at the charts. We're going to start with Ethereum. That's the one I'm trading, and we'll keep going from there. Don't forget, guys, none of this is financial advice. My desire is to show you the Elliott wave structure, guys. Show you the structure of a wave. wave analysis here and show you how the waves move as far as shape and wave counts and structure of those waves, and then try to piece it together so we can come up with an idea of where price might be heading. It's my edge on the market, and different people have different edges. This is my edge, and this is what you'll gain from the channel. So that's what we're going to do, guys. So we're going to just look at the wave structure here, and I'll do some RSI analysis as well, because RSI for me, huge part of my trading analysis. Okay, so with that said, let's jump out a little bit and see where we are in Ethereum. Then we're going to look at Bitcoin right after. I'm just going to remove all the drawings, and we'll start from a fresh chart here. Now, guys, this is a pretty interesting chart here, because it's kind of in a pumpy stage, but in a bearish way to some degree. In other words, it feels corrective, yet it's pumping. She's pumping up, but we've got several candles here on the 6-hour chart here, guys. Over the last 24 hours, it's just been kind of sideways action. We got a lot of doji candles there, but yet we're making higher lows, not necessarily higher highs, however. So pretty interesting. So the question is Ethereum getting ready to pump and explode out of this little range, or is she getting ready to go down? So let's try to figure that out if we can, because I think personally, for me, Ethereum is the one to be trading right now. It's about to break out, and it could be already breaking out of its being strapped down to BTC a little bit. In other words, the ETH BTC chart looks like ETH is about to start taking the upper hand on BTC, that it's going to start moving in price at a greater degree and a greater speed than BTC is. So if that's the case, we want to make sure that I want to make sure that I'm trading Ethereum over BTC. So again, I'm a trader at heart. I trade. I'm not a hodler. Okay. All right, so let's just start breaking down this chart the best we can. We're going to start. Don't forget, we're not going to take any requests until the request lines open. I'll let you know unequivocally when the request lines are open. You got to make it through the TA and learn a little bit and make it through the TA portion of this. I'm going to try to do it as fast as I can before we get to the request. So try not to ask me a bunch of questions about different charts. Just kind of ask me questions about the current TA status. Kind of keep the conversation organized if we can. In the chat, Kimosabi's doing a great job fielding a lot of the questions. Really appreciate you again. But I'm gonna focus on the TA and not gonna focus much on the chat. So anyway, let's do it here. All right, so we're trying to figure out what this structure is. Now, what I've been operating on here is that this is a 3-wave move down, okay, and it's finished on the 6-hour chart, guys. We have a very, very nice exaggerated bullish divergence right here, where the RSI has made a sideways low, okay, but the price, guys, has made a higher low. And the slope of those lines are dramatically different. If we go to the 4-hour chart, you'll actually see that it actually makes a downward slope in the RSI. Whenever we go back in the chart, guys, and see the RSI making a downward slope and the price making an upward slope, that's what we call hidden bullish divergence. Whenever we see hidden bullish divergence on the chart. Thanks, honey. Appreciate it. Got the popcorn here too, guys. Freshly made, ready to rock. Whenever we see the hidden bullish divergence on the chart on the 4-hour, it has resulted in very, very, very big price swings. It's been a great indicator to trade for Ethereum. Let me just show you the last time we had the hidden bull here. Right here, we got price going up, where RSI is going sideways and down. Now, this isn't the best in the world, but we had the reset of the RSI in the 4-hour, and it resulted in that swing right there. Let's go backwards again. Right here, we have a really, really nice, the next slope that was back here. That's really, really nice, and that resulted in the same swing. But anyway, you've got these peaks right here that are letting you know that this is bullish divergence when the RSI is resetting, but price is making higher lows. That's critical to understand and see. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we can go back here at this point of the price chart, 4-hour price here. You can see the downward slope in the RSI right here, actually from that to there, and the upward slope in price. That was a fantastic little move down, and it resulted in an upward move there. Okay, we can go back again here. You can see how price made a correction here. RSI was reset deeply. Actually, the divergence isn't quite there on the 4-hour. Let's go, but it's still reset and set us up for another move to the upside here. Let's see where we are in the chart. Yeah, that's the bottom there. Okay. So anyway, 4-hour divergence here, guys. 4-hour bullish divergence is powerful. It's letting us know up is the direction. There's all kinds of room here, guys, where we are in the RSI. All kinds of room for upward momentum. Okay, keep in mind there will be little blips in the road along the way, but the momentum, generally speaking, my bias for Ethereum is up. Okay, that's RSI analysis number 1 on the 4-hour chart. Now let's talk about the next thing I'm looking at. So I see a 3-wave move. I see the RSI has reset on the 4-hour already, and we've already begun our move to the upside. I am bullish on Ethereum. Okay, I am currently looking for a long entry. We actually we're long from the bottom at 971. That's where we were long from. Got a little bit of a shakeout in here, took some profit and got back in a little bit, got shaken out. Price action was a little difficult in there, so looking for a new entry in here. Man, about 10 minutes, if I had waited about 10 minutes in that, I wouldn't have been shaken out. It was pretty funny, but that's part of trading. Sometimes you get shaken out. I think there's going to be a down move here, possibly just a small down move before we head up, but I'll tell you what I mean in a minute. Second thing I want to show you is an anecdotal argument here, guys, as far as Ethereum is concerned. When I simply just look at this wave right here, I do not have a finished look. It does not have a finished look. We were on the 12-hour. We're majorly overbought here, guys, but we have reset down to the 50. We came down and tagged the 50. That is significant. We bounced off the 50 on the RSI, and that's kind of basically a reset of the RSI in a bull market. Whenever you have price in a bull market, it'll come down to the 50. And tag it and bounce off of it. That's a good sign that it's going to continue going up in a bull. The 50 is basically above the 50 is the bullish control zone, whereas below the 50 is the bearish control zone. Okay, so we have bounced off the 50 there, but just looking at structure here, again, I went back to the RSI, didn't I? But structure here, guys, this just needs to happen. This thing isn't finished, okay? Now, I don't know what shape this is going to take. This could take a dive like that. It could go up, make a dive, but at the end of the day, the general move is up. Okay, general move is to the up, but keep in mind we might have dips here, back down to the $1,000 region, back down to 1100, back down, whatever. We could get dips along the way, and I'll show you that from the Elliott wave count in just a minute. But I just want to say that the general trajectory should be in the upward direction, guys. $2,000 is not going to be hard at all to hit on Ethereum. $2,000 is looking pretty great in the long run. Let's go to the 3-day chart. Let me show you where we're heading long term. Okay, where we're heading long term here, guys. This is a 1 and a 2. This is the first wave in our move. This is wave number 2, guys. If that's 1 and a 2, what we've got working right here is a 1 and a 2. A 1, 2, and a 3 of the next wave, guys. Shoot, it's going to be nothing for price to get up here at $2,300 for this to be basically a 1, 2, and a 3. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised for us to go up to the next fib level of about 3,000. That wouldn't shock me a bit if we got up there here at about 3,700, which is the next fib level. That would not shock me in any way, shape, or form, guys. For Ethereum, I see Ethereum super bullish here, guys. Now again, there's going to be corrections along the way. It's not going to go straight up, but we should have some kind of a movement up to this level over the next year. Okay, over the next year and a half. So I'm not calling for $4,000 in the next month. Okay, I'm not calling for price movement like that, but I'm simply saying that price is heading that direction. It's going to be nothing for price to hit $2,000. That's coming. Okay, as sure as I can be in a market. Okay, $2,000 is on its way. Okay, now when it comes and how it comes, I cannot say with perfect understanding or perfect. I can't tell you. We're gonna go down to the small time frames and get some ideas to where price could go to find some entries. But at the end of the day, price is heading this way. Ethereum to me is a good long-term hold for a while. Okay, now whether this is a good buy at this price or not, Long term, yes. I mean, if you can hold to a drawdown, if you're willing to say, hey, that's okay, I'm going to buy right here no matter what, and even if it goes down $100, $200, $300 in price, I'm okay with that because of where price is going. If that's your mindset, then go ahead and buy now and hodl it, okay? Because chances are we're going to hit $5,000 to $8,000. But I see $4,000 on the charts with in the next year and a half or so. Okay, that's a good year and a half. Again, that's what I'm looking at. But that's what I'm seeing on the chart. Now, can the market do whatever it wants to do? Absolutely, the market can do whatever it wants to do. I'm not here to tell you what the market has to do. I'm telling you what I see in the chart right now, and that's the way the chart looks from an Elliott wave perspective. Okay, now there's all kinds of variables to that. You got to have risk management when you trade and buy. You got to do your own research, and that's not financial advice. I'm not here to give you financial advice. I'm not here to tell you how to spend your money. I'm showing you how I would spend my money, and right now my money is on Ethereum. Okay, so I'm looking to. I like Ethereum quite a bit. All right. All right, thanks, Chemo, for answering Nick's questions. As always, Nick, love your interactions here, man. I'm sorry I haven't been able to get back with you. I am going to pull up some Litecoin TA today. Just having a hard time keeping up with everything. Definitely, guys, if you want more personal attention, YouTube is not the easiest place for me to give that to you. The Discord is definitely a place. It's where all my energy is put in. So that's why we're not getting YouTube videos every day of the week like we used to. I'm doing the best I can there. But at the end of the day, the people that are supporting me through Patreon, they deserve all the TA that they get. They get two videos a day usually. With interaction in the charts and in the Discord throughout the day. So make sure that if you guys are looking for that, the price is super cheap right now. Once I go full time, sometime in February, the price structure will change. That's been coming. I've just decided to wait till I go full time in order to change any kind of structure of what I'm doing. And watch out, the channel's going to get even better than that and more consistent than that once I go full time. So guys, pray for me along those regards. And if you want to help me get there even faster, the Discord, join the Discord now. You'll be grandfathered into the current price structures, and you'll help me get there faster, and it'll benefit all of us. It'll benefit me, and just help me. The more supporters I have underneath me, the easier it is for me to drop the things that I'm doing and say no to the jobs that I have coming in as a contractor and say yes to trading to the Discord. So. Anyway, my heart is here. I don't want to do remodeling anymore. My heart is here with you guys and on the charts. So anyway, that's that. All right. So anyway, yeah. So that's looking at Ethereum from outside. Just kind of a bird's eye view, guys. Real, no problem hitting 3,000, guys. 2,000 is coming. That's the first target. Let's get to 1,800 first, then 2,000, and then let's see where we're heading after that, guys. But now let's zoom in a little bit. Let's zoom in and see what's going on the smaller time frame. Okay, 30-minute chart here. All right. After this correction? Okay, this is a three-wave dip here. If we got a three-wave there, and then we got a five-wave move right there. No problem there. So that to me is a flat all day long. Now the question is that done? Is that finished, complete? And now are we getting an impulse to the upside, or is this another corrective structure? Okay, so what you have to understand, guys, you have in Elliott wave you got impulsive structures and you got corrective structures. Okay, now an impulse is generally five waves, boom, 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 like that. And a correction goes opposite, so you can see that the direction of that impulse is to the upside. And you'll notice that impulse is made up of three pushes, like that. Three pushes, while there are some corrective waves along the way. This is a corrective structure right there, when you have a structure that goes the opposite way of the trend. I get so many people, basically we're starting an impulse wave, Okay, and this is the funny thing with people. Here, let me move this out of the way. We get started an impulse wave, then it starts to come down, and people say, "Oh no, are we going down now?" And you just forget about the fact that nothing goes straight up. Okay, we go up impulsively, come back in corrective waves. Go up impulsively, come back in corrections, and it takes time. You guys are looking at the chart, you're staring at the chart, and you're waiting for price to move and move and move, and you're waiting for just those straight up candles, and you think 2017 is just going to happen all year long. Guys, a market cannot live and sustain that way. There's just no way a market can do that. So markets generally speaking are 80%, 90% in corrective channels and 10% in impulses. The impulses happen quick and fast, and then after that, price corrects and consolidates, and then impulses, corrects and consolidates, and then impulses. And it takes time, okay? So corrections take time. They allow the market to consolidate. They allow a lot of buying and selling. They allow price to be distributed by market makers, or positions to be distributed by market makers, or accumulated by market makers, and those really playing with the big numbers. You and I, we can accumulate our position with one sell, one buy, right? We can distribute our position in one or two transactions, where market makers that have billions of dollars, they're having to do it in series of chunks so that they don't affect price too much, because they want to do business at a certain price. And so basically, you got to understand that the corrective structures that go against or the opposite way of impulses are designed to take up time and to bring price back down to a place where the market makers want to do their business. So that being said, the question of the day is, and here's the big question: was this move here, this three-wave move, the beginning of a larger three-wave move like this? Or does it stand alone all by itself as a structure, as a three-wave structure, and now we're going to begin impulsing to the upside? That has always been the question, and it still is the question. The structure of this wave right here should let us know whether this is impulse or correction. The problem is the type of structure. Sorry, guys. This type of structure that this wave is cryptic to some degree. It is pretty challenging to deal with. I'm going to tell you what I think it is, and I'm going to tell you where I think price is going. And this is my number one idea. Okay, my number one idea is that this is actually a diagonal of some kind. Okay. Diagonals generally, they generally look like wedges. Okay, this one I'm going to leave out that wick right there and just kind of let that form like that. And so there you go. It's kind of a wedge-looking shape, especially if I leave that wick out. They count in 5 waves, and each of these has 5 waves in it. So there's one. This is what we call a leading diagonal. So this would be an impulse. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that's my best idea for Ethereum, the way this has gone up. I was thinking that this was a 1-2-1-2, guys, and that still is not off the table. I'll talk about that in just a moment. That's even more bullish than what I'm about to share with you. But right now, I'm considering this to be a 5-wave move for Ethereum, and I'm looking for a 3-wave pullback right here like that. Okay, so I'm looking for something like that. Though I'm not certain about this structure right there. I don't like the way it's shaped. I don't like what it is for this, but I'm going to offer the idea anyway. So I'm looking for something like this to finish taking shape. If that happens, guys, we're looking for 3 waves, okay? We're looking to measure those 3 waves as corrective wave. We're looking for the 1-to-1 extension, the 127 extension. If you want to know what that means, you can look through my old videos, Trading Night Schools. I've got videos all about Fibonacci's as well if you look through my videos, or you can come join the Discord, and we practice that kind of stuff, and I talk about that stuff all the time, every live video, where you can learn within a group of traders that's learning that information. Now, the information is out there on the web for free. The information is even on my channel for free for now, if you search for it and look for it. But we definitely in the Discord facilitate it if you come in, and we really work with you to understand these things. Okay, so feel free to jump into the Discord. We'd love to have you. So anyway, this is the idea then, that this is a leading diagonal impulse wave off the top, off the bottom, I should say, of a corrective wave. Now we're getting a three-wave pullback, and after that, we would expect then a big giant wave coming. It's not going to happen immediately. It's not going to go straight up immediately. It's gonna come down. Price, we would expect price to come on down this way around the 1-to-1 to the 127 extension, somewhere in this vicinity right here. Okay. And then start working its way up like so, okay? Start waving up like that. And we'd be on our way to the $2,000 mark. So that's my favorite idea so far of this price structure that I have going on. And that's very bullish, and that is the way I'm seeing the chart for now, okay? So that's my number one idea. Let me show you a couple other ideas because I don't know what price is going to do. All I can do as an Elliott Wave trader is read the structures and tell you what possibly could be coming based upon the structures that I'm seeing. But don't think, let me see if I can get rid of this, get this thing, delete. Yes, delete that guy. Don't think that I'm here telling you I know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. Only when the structure becomes clear do I have a greater likelihood and a greater confidence and a greater probability of my ideas being correct. Okay, so in other words, I'm looking for structures that I know and structures that begin to validate where I think price is going. For my entry to be, and I'm looking for a certain, I've got a four-point criteria to enter into trades, which I teach also in the Discord. So I'm looking for those four scenarios to play out so that I can look for my entries into the market. All right. Right now, my bias is short. I'm short. So my bias is I'm looking for a wave like this down to the downside. A simple way to trade that here, guys, is to watch this bottom trend line here. Now I don't trade trend lines here, and I don't often recommend it, but this is probably a decent way to do this. If you get a nice teardrop shape coming off of this, a nice red teardrop there out of that is probably gonna be careful about a pullback and a retest, okay? But probably gonna start working its way down, okay, in a three-wave fashion. Probably to this level here, that's where we're going to consider potentially a buy for the next upward wave. So my title of the video says, hey, there's a price explosion potentially coming. Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen tomorrow. It just means it's working. It's the market is setting up for it, but there might be some downside first before we go up. Okay. All right, so there's the first idea for Ethereum. Wow, there's 292 of you. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I'm completely ignoring you in the chat. Please forgive me. Thank you, Chemo, for helping. And if any of you guys are regulars here and you want to be a moderator to help answer some of these questions, I'd be glad to give Chemo a break as well, or some help in moderating 292 of you. I don't know if that's a record, but it's a good number of you here. So welcome. All right, I need some popcorn. I need some popcorn now, don't I? Okay. So, my first idea, down to complete a three-wave structure. Okay, this is wave structure we expect. 3, 3, 5, or 3, 3, 3. Not a 3, 3, 5, but 3, 3, 3. Okay? And then up we go. Okay? Or, let's talk about some other structures that we could have. What else could this be? You can handle 400? All right. There you go. Well, it's 315 now. So. Thank you, Ernest of Gaia. Thanks for that thumbs. Appreciate that. Thumbs. Everybody thumbs. Put your thumbs up. All right. All right, here we go. So what else could that be? Let's remove that and see what else Ethereum might be doing. There is a structure often that it makes, and this is a possibility. A friend of mine, this is what we call a matrix move or a wax wave. I've got a friend who has has a YouTube channel. It's called Trading Shapes. You can check it out if you want. He trades the Forex more than I do, or better than I do, I would say, but more than I do. Anyway, he deals with the Forex a little bit more. I tend to deal a little bit with crypto a little bit more, but once I go full time, I'll be trading the Forex a lot more. I still trade it every day, but my analysis is heavy crypto, because that's most of you guys are crypto, not Forex. But I'm looking to add to that piece of it, the Forex group of you. But we might have this kind of a little move right here in the middle with this. That might be a 3-wave move right there. And if that's the case, guys, if that's the case, then we're looking for another potential move to the downside that actually creates a lower low. Okay, something like that. And so the overarching structure here would be this right here. Now, I'm not a fan of that count, to be honest with you. I don't think that's the count, but it's at least on my radar as a possibility. Okay, so it's on my radar. I am short for this wave, but I want to make sure that I understand that, you know, a down wave, you know, could be coming. Okay, now the structure of this wave right here is kind of letting me know probably not the case, but nevertheless, that's a potential. In other words, this would be just more of a complex correction here that could be heading to the downside soon. Okay, so we could have basically that, then that, and then that. Okay, so there's a possibility as well, and then we go down to lower lows here, but not too much lower. Where would we be heading? Let's see if we could figure that out. $910 retest of the low, or maybe even $800 as a potential if that scenario played out. Now, I can't say if that's going to happen or not. I'm not here to tell you if that's going to happen. I trade all scenarios, and I'm ready for that scenario, and I'm ready to make money on the way down if price should desire to go down that way. So if price goes down, I'm going to make money on the way down. If price goes up, I'm going to make money on the way up. We're going to trade it both ways. That's the beauty of being a trader and not a hodler. Okay? But right now, my bias is to the downside for now, until things change, until wave structure changes. Wave structure can change with one candle, guys. One candles. So anyway. Oh, you're welcome, Wax. No problem, bro. Anyway, so one candle, wave structure can change for me. The look of the wave can change. Hey, LJ, would you make a video for me, man? Make a video and tell me what's definitely going to happen. But please, 100%, without might do this or might do that, okay? And you make it exciting for people as well. And you make it a great video based upon Elliott wave structure. And you tell me with uncertainty what the market's doing, man. I cannot stand, to be honest with you, I just can't stand crap comments like that come from ignorance. That's a really ignorant comment, and I'm just going to call it out right now, buddy. And you know, if you can't handle that, then chemo just boot him, okay? Because I'm not going to take that kind of crap here. I'm just giving out free information at my own time here, and I don't have to do this. And I'm here to educate people about wave structure and what the wave structure is saying. But I'm not going to take crap like that, okay? If you want to ask a question on why I think this might happen or that, if you want to ask an educating question, if you want to be kind and learning, that's fine. But if you're going to make sarcastic remarks like that, then I just don't have any time for it. Just scroll on by, man. Just scroll on by. You have no concept of trading. You have no concept of Elliott wave theory. So that's what this channel is about. So maybe it's not your channel. Go watch Crypto Kirby. He'll entertain you. You'll get crap TA. And then and with no direction and no clear opinion, and then up or down every video. He'll not give you his bias. He'll just tell you up or down every video. It'll be just people getting to your okay. My wife's telling me to chill out. Okay. Welcome to my family. So go watch Crypto Kirby, bro. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Every now and then, I just don't have any place for sarcasm. Sarcastic remarks that come from ignorance. It just bothers me to no end. All right. Sorry about that. Rant over. Okay. So bias to the downside, looking for a downward move. We might be getting a move all the way down here to $800. That is certainly possible, guys. It's in the cards as a possibility, as a larger move like that. So let's talk about what else it could be as well. Here's the very, very bullish scenario from here. The very, very bullish scenario is I'm sorry, guys. I'm watching your comments here. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to go off. I apologize. I can't help it sometimes. I'm really sorry. It's not generally in my demeanor, but there it is. Okay, here's my really bullish look, guys. Okay, this is really bullish. This is Moon Boy. I'll be honest with you. This is very Moon Boy. Whether it's going to happen or not, I cannot say. Okay, but here's a Moon Boy idea. 1 2 1 2 1 2, and this is like a one. A little series of small 1-2s right there, getting ready to come down, and we're about to have a liftoff here anytime. Okay, that's Ultra Moon Boy. I don't know that I'm seeing that in the chart, but it is possible. Okay, it is possible. On the 30-minute chart, we do have the hidden bullish divergence right here from this wave, and so this up wave, it was in the cards here. A three-wave pullback here, just a small one, might facilitate a run up that just goes right now. So this might be a series of 1-2s, guys, where the market is just revving up, ready to rock, and it's about to break out to the upside pretty big. Okay, so that's the Ultra Moon Boy look, guys, and that's going to take us up to $2,000 pretty quick. So anyway. All right, so there it is, guys. There's the TA for Ethereum. I like it. I like it long term. We have just to review Ethereum before we go on to Bitcoin. We got a downward target of around $800 or $800 to $900 potentially as a three-wave move. Okay, and I'm not a fan of that count, but it could be. I have an intermediate target here. An intermediate target. Let's see if I can get that wave pulled up here. If price comes on down in a three-way fashion like so, boom, 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 like this, then we're looking at 1129 potentially to even 1093 down here to retest this low right here, this area right here. Probably this, not the wick so much as the body of this candle here. 1129, 1100 might price might come down here and test that area. Okay, so I'm liking that as well as a potential target there. But we could come on down here to this wick as well at 1100 to 1093 to 1100, somewhere around there. So I'm looking at prices around here, and then we could go up. So there's a target there if the wave shape is supported by that. If we continue going down, guys, we're looking at anywhere from $900 to $800 to the downward side, or in my Ultra Moon Boy count, we just have a small three-wave move. Right here, boom, 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 right there, and then we're going to go to the moon tonight or tomorrow morning, okay? So anyway, those are my takes there, guys. Got a bull count, got a bear count. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm on the edge of my seat, but that being said, I love and I'm trading Ethereum. If you want some help along the way as we're trading Ethereum, please jump into the Discord, guys. I'm offering charts and TA all the time, and whenever we need it, we go live so we can understand what the market's doing together. And we do lives all through the night if we need to. Just depends. We haven't, it's been sideways lately, so nothing really urgent. But whenever there's something urgent, we jump into the Discord and make sure everybody knows what they're looking at and knows how to trade it. So anyway, love for you guys to come on in. Dang, we got 381. Is that a record, Chemo? Is that a record? I'm not sure. But anyway, okay. Let's go to Bitcoin. We're going to do it a little faster. Okay, Bitcoin I'm seeing a little differently here, guys. Bitcoin I'm seeing as a potential triangle. Okay, that's my first count. That's my favorite count right there. Bitcoin as a triangle. It looks like we got a nice three-wave move down, three-wave move up. Now, the beauty of a triangle is that there's 5 waves, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that would be down, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 waves, okay? Each wave is made up of 3 subwaves, okay? 3 subwaves. And each consecutive wave, generally speaking, will come to the 786 retrace of the previous wave. So let me show you a little bit here, some pretty neat things here. So right here, we go down here to this wave right there. Boom, you'll see that this wave came back up to the 786. If you can see that blue mark on my chart there, that's the 786 retrace, and that's a nice 3-wave move back up. Okay, now we're going to measure this guy now with the retrace tool. So I'm going to start at the bottom, go to the top of that, and we're looking for this price to come on down to the 786 in a 3-wave fashion. Now this right here looks like a little flat right here in the middle, okay, on Bitcoin. So boom, 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 3 waves right down to the middle, down to the bottom there. I'd be looking for another 3-wave move to the top, and then another 3-wave to the bottom, and then we'd be off and running. This is the 4th wave, okay? So this would be the 4th wave of a system. That means we'd be on our way up to the 5th, to making the 5th wave. I would say 50,000 would be a nice target. 55,000 might even be a nice target for that type of play. But we also like to see a triangle in the RSI. When we see triangles, we like to see the triangle in the RSI as well. And what you'll notice is that we have a nice triangular pattern forming. So there might be a triangle in the works here. Now remember, I've shared in the past that triangles sometimes the market is triangular, and that is not necessarily a triangle, but the market's triangular. And this could be here's something we got to consider. This could be a topping pattern, okay? Much like XRP formed, okay? Basically, it's a series of 1, 2, 1, 2s, where you actually have an impulse off the top, a 3-wave back, get an impulse down, 3-wave back, impulse down, 3-wave back. And so it looks like a triangle, and then it just falls off a cliff, okay? Or it might just start, working its way and falls off a cliff. Okay, so that's another possibility as well. What this becomes is what we call, Wyckoff calls a distribution pattern, where the market makers are distributing their positions, they're selling, okay, systematically selling in a range here, trapping traders to the up and to the downside, okay, till eventually they take them down. They square up their books and take them down until they're ready to go up to the next level. So that's a possibility. I want you to be aware of that, okay? So that's my first count for Bitcoin. Now, let's remove the drawing. So triangle is my first idea. Second idea is that we have a 3-wave down. We got a 3-wave up. We're looking for a 3-wave down. We could simply have just a big WXY like this, W, X, and a Y. It's kind of a simple formation. The fibs would take us something like this. So this takes, if we go down to lower lows here, okay, we'd be looking at, 28,551 again, right down to this region here as a 3-wave move before we head on up to the next high. I probably would prefer this over the triangle, because the triangle would indicate that there's only one more move to the upside coming, whereas this WXY would lend itself for a lot more upside. And guys, we want more upside, don't we? On Bitcoin, we would like more upside. Right now, this structure just doesn't look finished at all. It doesn't look anywhere near finished. So I wouldn't mind a little consolidation in this area before we go up to our next levels. But that would just give us a nice grounding point for the next highs. Okay, $75,000, guys, on that chart is looking fantastic. No, it's not looking too overbought. It's not looking too oversold for me. I can see $75,000, $60,000, and $70,000 in Bitcoin, no problem on this from an Elliott Wave perspective on this chart. Okay. So that's the way I'm looking at this right now. $35,000 is cheap. We have reset the RSI a bit on the daily chart. We've got plenty of room to go up, make new highs, and create some divergence here. Shoot, we could create. I said shoot. It almost sounded like I said the other, but we could make several peaks in here, just like this right there, before we start heading down. correctively. So, guys, looking great. Bitcoin's looking great. First idea, a triangle. Second idea, WXY down to the downside. I don't know which one's going to happen, but again, we'll keep an eye on structure as it's made, and we'll adjust our trading strategy accordingly. Okay, let's look at the smaller time frame and see what's going on. We do have hidden bullish divergence, guys, here on the 4-hour chart. It is beautiful. Hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hour chart has been a great indicator for me. So bullish is my what's the word I'm looking for? As my bias. Okay, bullish is my bias. However, that doesn't mean we might not have some intermediate downside right before we go up, okay? So we might have some downside first, and I think we do. We will have some intermediate downside before we go up to the upside, but still looking up long-term. $50,000 is incoming. Guys, even $60,000 to $75,000 should be no problem for Bitcoin to handle in the coming days, okay? All right. All right, I've done a lot of talking. Now, I want to spend some time on Litecoin for my buddy Nick. Nick, here we go, buddy. This is for you. Love you, man. I'm glad you're part of the channel. Glad you've been a faithful viewer for a long time. Nick, this is for you. Guys, I used to exclusively trade Litecoin, and this was the premier channel to get Litecoin analysis. I was a pretty popular dude on the Litecoin Reddit channels. Any of you guys in the Reddit Litecoin that knows me from there, I'll be honest with you, I've just lost my love for Litecoin. I don't like the chart anymore. I don't like the way it moves. It's lagging. Now, if it starts popping again and starts moving like she used to, I'm going to love it. But right now, I'm looking for, I'm looking elsewhere for trades. I'm not trading Litecoin anymore. I used to believe in Litecoin as the real promise for the first coin to actually be used in the real world, like on Amazon or something like that. There was rumors of Amazon picking up Litecoin payments and things like that. So we'll have to see. Okay. All right. If you just came in, Ethereum, I just handled Ethereum. Rewind it if you want to catch that analysis. I just did Bitcoin as well, and now we're dealing with Litecoin. All right, dealing with Litecoin. Now, what I'm dealing with on the smaller time frame right now is looking like a WXY, but that may be wrong. I've got two counts here. We could be dealing with a WXY here, where we have boom, boom, and then boom. We're looking for 3 waves down like this, and then we're going to go up from there. But that's just going to be a 3-wave move. Like that. I don't like that as much as that's a more of a bearish look, to be honest with you, because that would mean it would have to come down again. Okay, so that would kind of flow with Bitcoin being a triangle. That count would probably flow with Bitcoin being a triangle in this kind of zone here. Litecoin would have to move a greater degree than Bitcoin would. So that's an idea here in this correction. Okay. Where basically we've got this, and then that, and then we'd be going up, okay? So that's a possibility for Litecoin, okay? Now, the more bullish look at Litecoin is that this is a series of 1-2s, okay? So this could be a series of 1, 2, 1, 2. That could be 1, 2, and now we could be in the next 1, 2, and on, okay? In other words, we might be on the cusp. We could be on the cusp here of a major bullish move coming. Just like in Ethereum, could be on the cusp, guys. If this wave does, one of my ultra moon boy counts is that this could be on the cusp of doing that. Now remember, that's not my first count. That's not my priority count. My priority count actually has this going. Let's see, down like this first, okay? But remember, we also have a deeper count for Ethereum that brings us down here. And why do I bring up Ethereum when I'm talking about Litecoin? Because I'm always trying to correlate the charts. I'm trying to look at Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum, which are my main 3 that I chart. I'm trying to look at them together as a unit and say, okay, how are they all going to move? What are all their structures as they're forming? What are they pointing to together? Okay, and they're all pointing a little bit down right now. Okay, they're all pointing down. Bitcoin. Let me go to the 30-minute chart here. Bitcoin, as it makes the triangle that I was seeing here. Let me see if I can get back to the triangle. Give me a second. There it is, right there. as Bitcoin is making this triangle, this Bitcoin might come down here, okay? And then that means if Bitcoin's going down there, Litecoin most likely coming down here as well, whereas Ethereum's probably coming down here as well in some fashion, right? And whether they all move at different speeds, it just depends on Bitcoin dominance and so forth. But basically, I am biased to the downside. You can actually see price is actually beginning to break structure right now. It's actually a good trade indicator for a small time frame. See how prices broke that structure right there. You can see how right here we had a trend line right here. Price broke structure, it retested it, and then it continued down. Okay, so we're actually retesting it again here. Larger time frame is breaking structure again. So price keeps breaking structure a bit. Now it doesn't mean it's going to keep going down. It can break structure and go up, much like it did here. Okay, see this line there? It broke the structure and then went up. Okay. Same thing here. It broke that structure and then went up. So a break of structure doesn't always mean down, but however, what you can also see is that like right here we had a three-wave move. Once it broke structure, it retested it and down she went. That doesn't mean down forever. It just means that the intermediate wave is going to be down. Okay, so down is my bias right now, short term. I don't know how far. It just depends on what the market wants to do. We're ready for a really deep move. We're ready for a small move, and you need to be ready for those as well. There's no buy setup right now. There is no setup. So if you're buying at this level, you got to have a reason for it. Now, if you're hodler, just hodl. Okay, fine. Buy and hodl, but there might be better prices coming. Okay, but there might not be. So just realize that. And so, yeah, I'm not here to tell you what's going to happen. I'm just here to tell you what I think might happen. Okay, based on this wave structure. So anyway, Litecoin, 3 waves, okay? So I'm possibly looking at, let's see, that's the bullish move right there. Actually, that's not, yeah, that's the bullish move here. That's the Ultra Moon Boy look. Guys, $200 is going to be nothing for Litecoin to hit. $250 to $300 in the next little while won't be hard for Litecoin to reach. Okay, in the next 3-4 months, I would imagine. However, if we have a move down first, okay, we might have some kind of move like this. There's a 3-wave move. That's 3-wave, and now we might just be getting another 3-wave like this. Boom, 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 like that. Just a big 3-wave move like this. WXY is what we'd call that, and then up we go. Okay, so that's the way we're looking at that wave for now. So you know, some ideas there for Litecoin. Let's zoom out and look at the macro on Litecoin. So that's the intermediate where Litecoin could go. It just depends on BTC, to be honest with you. Let's go to the daily chart and see what Litecoin's looking like. Remove all my drawings here. Okay, guys, here's the deal. Litecoin has if Litecoin is going to retest its all-time highs, if now this is a big if then statement here, guys, but if this is a 1-2 wave, if it is, okay, this is also a 1-2 of the next wave, guys. We have barely gotten into the third wave. That Litecoin is ready potentially to start booming, going on all-time highs, very, very deep. Let's go to the weekly chart of Litecoin. Let me remove my drawings. Let me show you what we could be seeing here. Okay, right there. Wow. So, again, big if statement here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks like a pretty decent wave right there. Guys, I mean, you could see $475 to $600 pretty easy from Litecoin if she starts moving like she has in the past. Now, I can't tell you if it's going to happen or not. We are majorly in the weekly chart. We are in the overbought region. We do need to cool down a bit. Okay, so we might need to celebrate just a little bit with a 1-2 here. So how it's going to? So we might be dealing with a little bit of a deeper pullback like that before she starts going up and making those waves. So in other words, the price might be going up, but it might be going up like this. It might give you another pullback down to here, down to $80 or something, $75, in that region before it starts going up and making these waves to the upside. So keep that in mind, guys. Nothing's going to go up straight and forever. Nothing's going to go up forever. They're going to go up correctively. They're going to make corrections along the way. Just because I say this is where the target's going, it doesn't mean it's going to go there immediately. It doesn't mean it can't go down first. Okay, that's why we analyze the market on all time frames. But guys, I see $600 and $700, no problem here in the long term. If Litecoin makes the right patterns and the right wave shapes. Now, but again, this just could be dead. These could just be dead cat bounces of an obsolete coin anymore. You know, I just don't know anything about the fundamentals of Litecoin anymore. I don't know where Charlie Lee stands, and I don't know where the fundamentals of Litecoin stands. I've pretty much lost touch with Litecoin and no longer a real big believer in Litecoin. But I will look at the chart and say, hey, yep. Like that. So BTC price, I've already handled that Nunchuck Ninja. If you just want to rewind it, I did it right before Bitcoin. I see no problem for Bitcoin hitting $50 to $75,000. When is it going to happen? It's going to take time. We're going to have corrections along the way. We might have a major pullback back to 28K before we get up there. You know, some people are saying, how in your right mind can we get back to 28K? Guys, how in our right mind can we hit 3,000 and then go up to 13 or 14,000 and then hit 3,000 again or 4,000 again? How in the world can we do that? And we're never going to see those lows anymore, right? On people say. It's just not the case, guys. It's just not the case. The market does all kinds of things like that all the time, especially crypto. So anything is possible. Anything is possible. So anyway, all right, guys, there it is. I've handled Bitcoin, I've handled Ethereum, I've handled Litecoin. Let me do a couple of the other ones that people are talking about. XLM, guys. XLM is looking pretty decent to the upside, at least to the 1-to-1 extension, I would imagine here. XLM here is looking like boom, boom. Looks like a good three-wave move right now, but this is kind of starting off awful choppy. It makes me think it might be going up a lot bigger than the 1-to-1 extension. But here's my first target, 36 cents over the next little while. Who knows when it's going to start taking off. But if Bitcoin starts going down or sideways again, then, you know, sideways and down, that may lead it to an alt season where the alts can go for a little bit. They can transfer that money they're selling out of Bitcoin and then put it in the alts for a little while. Let them pump and run for a bit. I don't know anything about how they're going to do it. But anyway, if we get past 43 cents, guys, 43 cents and hold, guys, we're looking at targets up here to 53 cents with no problem. Even 63 cents is on the table for XLM in the near future. Okay, so XLM looking pretty bullish to me. However, if we get up here to the 1-to-1 extension or the 127 extension, it's anywhere from 36 to 41 cents and get some kind of a rejection there, guys, watch out that we don't get a down move, something like this down here, okay, where we have an ultimate larger three-wave move that does this. So be careful for that. That is on the table. That is a possibility. Then we could go up. Okay, or if this thing decides it wants to get past 43 cents now, then look for those upper targets. 53 and 63 cents are the fibs accordingly. Okay, that's XLM. I think I want to look at DOT as well. So let's take a peek at DOT here. DOT's been moving like a champ here, guys, like a champ. Again, I don't know anything about the fundamentals of these coins, but be careful with DOT. On the 12-hour chart, she's forming some bearish divergence here, guys. Due for a correction, but it's not going to be a giant correction, I wouldn't think. Basically, I would probably think this is a 1-2 of the third wave here. That's probably going to get a little bit of a pullback on the higher time frames. Yeah, we definitely need it on the higher time frames, a bit of a pullback. Looking for, but here's probably what's going to happen, guys. I would watch and I would wait for price to come down in DOT just a little bit, okay? Let DOT come down a little bit like that. But watch the RSI as it comes down. Let me show you a little trick here. See this wave right here on the 4-hour chart? So watch the 4-hour chart, guys, okay? Watch for a wave about that size right there. Something about that size, okay? Just make a small little price wave, but watch the RSI as it comes all the way down. See how this RSI came all the way down? Price only came down a little bit right here, just a little bit, but RSI came all the way down. That's what we call hidden bullish divergence, guys. Hidden bullish divergence is beautiful. It tells the story. So basically, let's watch that hidden bull. So as this thing corrects, watch the RSI. And if the RSI starts getting way down here while price is staying way up here, that's a good signal to go long for the next run up. Okay, guys, $23 is on the table for the next fib, and $29 is the next target there. So looking at $23 and $29 as your next targets for DOT. Okay, that's if it continues going up like it is. Now, if it starts correcting to a deeper way like this, okay, then we'll wait for that to play out here, and then go up from there. Okay, so be careful. You got to know what you're doing trading in this market. Just because I tell you that these targets are up here doesn't mean price is going to go straight there. What you got to know what you're doing in trading that. But I can see $23 and $29 as pretty decent targets as this, especially if we get a nice little consolidation right here for price to go on up here to the next level. Okay, so that's the way DOT is looking to be. Looking pretty good. Not taking any requests here, guys. Not taking any requests until I'm done the TA. I'm getting some of the big ones out of the way here. Okay, and I might do the one that you wanted to request. Let's look at Link as well. A lot of people trading Link, so let's take a peek at Link. Now, this three-wave move did not play out. Did not play out to the target, so we're going to get rid of that target because that idea did not play. So this right here was the finished correction, and now all this chop in here wasn't corrective. This is like what we're seeing in Ethereum, all these 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2s, okay? And then once we got the larger once we got the larger three-wave move like that retested this low, okay? We got the hidden bullish divergence on the chart as well. Once we got the hidden bull, okay, it was go time for Link. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking for ETH as well. We got a bunch of these little these waves like this. Okay, looking for a three-way pullback. This is where I think we are in the chart on Ethereum right now, waiting for that. Now let's see what Link could be doing here. Now Link has broken the top in three-wave fashion. We're sitting at the 1618. We are in the overbought region here on the 4-hour chart. On the 2-hour chart, we got hidden bearish divergence here, guys. It is possible that Link is getting ready to make a flat, okay? So in other words, what we have here with a flat with Link is, it could be, we have to be on guard for this, okay? So we got a three-wave move here, okay? Got a three-wave move there, and we're about to get a 5-wave move down like that to retest this area before it goes up. Now, I can't say that that's certain, okay? I can't tell you that that's definitely going to happen. I'm simply saying that that's a possibility in the chart that we could get a 5-wave move down. Okay, let me show you where the retrace is here for Link. Boom, right there. Yeah, we're sitting at the pocket. We would look for a move like that to happen. We're sitting there at the pocket right now. So that's possible, but I can't say if it's certain or likely. There's nothing certain in the market, just probabilities. Do have hidden on the 1 hour, between the 1 hour and the 2-hour chart, there's bearish divergence, looking for a downward wave, most likely. If you get a downward wave here in price, you get a downward wave in price, but the RSI goes down further than price does and creates a divergence like this, you're looking for a long. Okay, you're looking for a long off of that. Watch the 1 hour chart and see if you get something like that. Take a screenshot of that if you're trading Link, and look for something like that. If price goes down, but it doesn't go down as much as RSI does, that creates a divergence with lines like that on the bottom. Then you're looking for a long trade. Okay. All right, guys, there you go. The request line is open now. So from right now, we're gonna look at anything you want to see. We talk about the rules for the request line. You get a request one at a time, okay? And anybody that super chats with the request gets shoved in front of everybody, but I take them in order as they come, okay? So here we go, and I'm going to do it until I can't take it anymore. We're going to do it until I can't take it anymore. So with that being said, the request line is open. Put it with a super chat along with it, and you get moved to the front of the line. And I'll do your TA first. And again, none of this is financial advice. Just a quick look at the chart, very quick look at the chart, give me a general direction, feeling from the waves, and then maybe a trade idea if I can. Okay? All right, here we go. I have not been keeping up with the chat, so let's check waves, whatever that is. I've never looked up that one, but let's look it up. How about Binance? Sure. 8-hour chart. That's a nice looking chart right there. The first thing I see on the 8-hour chart is the hidden bullish divergence that just began to play out right here. I got the bullish divergence right here. That's really good. This is looking bullish to me. Okay, it's just the beginning of the next bullish run. All right. This appears to be, you know, 1 2 1. It can't be a 1 2 1 2. Might be a leading diagonal. This looks kind of corrective. Be careful. You got two things that are possible here. We got a three-wave move there, okay? Now, this could be a three-wave move, and then we could get that. This is the same thing as Ethereum and Bitcoin, okay? The same kind of idea. So this down wave is possible in the chart. I can't tell you if it's going to happen or not, all right? But, or to be honest with you, it could be heading up from here, okay? This hidden bullish divergence is clear and plain on the chart. Let's look at the 1-hour chart and see if there's anything. Yeah, on the 1-hour chart, we've got bearish divergence working. Okay, so on the 1-hour chart, that's a more imminent move here, looking like it's going to be coming down. Okay, so watch out for a down move next. Down move next. Overarching though, we're looking pretty bullish on this chart. We might get a down move first to correct this, and then up after that. Or we could make a new low down here at the 1-to-1 extension, three-wave move like that before we go up. But waves is looking bullish in the long term, but to trade it, I don't like this chart to trade. I don't see any setups right now. I see a potential short setup working next, but again, I don't like this chart for trading right now, but it does look bullish. It does look very bullish. It looks like a 1 2 1 2. It looks like we need to get a pullback, and then off we go. So looking bullish to me. Waves, there you go. Okay, EOS, let's take a peek at EOS here. EOS on Coinbase. Oh, I hate this chart. Oh, can't stand it. This chart sucks. Guys, when you have moves that go up like this and straight back down that take price all the way out over and over again, that's just a crappy chart. Unless you know how to trade the small time frames and you know what you're looking for. I mean, like right here, we had a nice three. Come on. We had a nice. Dang on it. This was a nice three-wave move down to the downside, but it followed by a three-wave move to the upside. My guess, the next direction is down. Okay. Or some wave structure like this and then down. So something like this and then down is the next direction before up. So EOS is not looking fantastic to me. As far as, you know, any imminent moves, it's going to go sideways as far as I can tell on the daily. You know, there's nothing here clear. It looks like a three-wave move right here, very similar to this move right there. So it might be, you know, but it's very similar to this three-wave move. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. There's nothing. Let's see what the 1-hour chart is saying. 1-hour chart, you got RSIs in no man's land. The RSIs in no man's land is really no control here. There's nothing. There's no trade set up here for EOS. There's not a trader's happy place there. So nothing on EOS I can really share up or down. I don't know. I really don't know. It might be making a way. It might be, you know, going up, but you know, just no clarity here. And there's no setup as far as I can see. This was the last setup you had was right here. This was the last clear setup you had. We had the this move down that came to be oversold right there. Okay, that was the last clear three-wave move that you had. But now, what is this crap and what is that? Okay, it's just hard to see. No structure here to really speak of. I need more data. More data. So EOS, it's an I don't know burger. Sorry about that. All right, let's look at Band USD. Man, there's 382 of you. I don't know if I'm going to get to all just guys. I'd prefer the top 10 market cap, to be honest with you guys, because a lot of these charts are going to have nothing to offer. Oh, this one's good. Band looks great on Binance. There is on the 1-hour hidden bullish divergence here, guys. Looking pretty decent here. Got a nice. I'm expecting this looks like a 5-wave move. It looks like a 5-wave move right there. looking for a three-way move down, and then up we go. So kind of the same bias I have in Bitcoin and Ethereum, that we're going to kind of come down in a three-way fashion on the the 1 hour chart, and then up we go in the long term. So this is a nice bullish chart. I like it. Bullish, looks good. Bullish for the long term, but right now I think we're going to get a little bit of a correction. Let me see here. Let me go back and just clear my chart here and go to the 12-hour. See what it's looking like. Yeah, that looks really good. I know some of you are thinking, oh, this is a double top and it's going down. Probably not. Probably not. This is probably just a 5-wave move, 3-wave pullback, and then off we go. So I like that. That chart is looking great for bull. Wait for the RSI on the 12-hour to reset down here, and the price to come down, create the divergence we'd like to see. Okay, and then up we go. All right. So that would be my trade setup. I think you're waiting for this down move to finish. I believe that's what you're waiting for. I'd like to see the 12-hour RSI coming on down. Even if you can't wait on the 12-hour, maybe the 6-hour at least. Yeah, wait for this move to finish to the downside. Give you the hidden bullish divergence that you're looking for. Okay, so we're looking for that, and then off we go. Okay, so that's banned. Okay, let's look at MKR. All right, MKR. Man, there ain't nothing here. There's no price action really to speak of here, guys. If I had to be honest with you, MKR is going down. Looks like a short to me. Looks like short to me. Probably going to come down since we have no history here in price. Probably going to come back to this accumulation zone here. This is probably going to come back and square up with that before, and it's probably going to trade sideways. Oops, sorry. It's probably going to trade sideways here a bit. You might get a reaction off, and then another. It's going to do what they all do before it goes up again. So that's probably what you're looking at with MKR. If I had to guess, I do not see it bullishly. I see that bearishly. Whoa. Trading shapes, man. Dude. That's kind, man. Thank you so much, Wax. I appreciate it. Make sure you check out my buddy's website, Trading Shapes YouTube channel. He deals with commodities, oil and gold and silver and Forex. And I think he gives some crypto analysis as well. He's part of our Discord and great dude. So make sure you check him out. And thanks for that gift, buddy. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you for that super chat. Hey, any chart you want to see, man? Any chart you want to see? Let me know, bro. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see here. So there's MKR. I could, again, guys, I could be wrong on all of these, but I'm just telling you what my first. What's up, Tyler Piercy? How's it going, buddy? We got a similar last name. I'm a Pierce, but not quite. I don't spell it the same way you do. Okay. Let's see here. ADA. I skipped ADA. Sorry about that. Let's see. Wait a minute. No, I skipped a bunch. Oh, there's so many here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Swissborg. What is Swissborg? That's a trash coin. Okay. At least there's some chart here. Shoot, there's some price history here a little bit. There's hidden bullish divergence here. On the 12-hour chart, we got hidden bull here. I like to see that. So I would say, yeah, bullish. That would be my sentiment here. So what I would do here is draw this trend line right here. Right there. If you get a cross of this, no go, okay? But if we get a bounce off of it to the upside, that's kind of a bullish sign there. So, you know, it looks like you got a 1-2, 1-2. And as long as you get another bounce that kind of does that, you're looking good for at least a 3-wave move. So, you know, Swiss Borg looking pretty bullish. Be careful, though. It's creating a wedge in the RSI. So it's creating kind of a triangle right here. This could break down first and then up. And that would be okay. That would still be bullish in the long term. So you might get a move down and then up bullish. Or it might break up to the upside bullishly as well. That's what the RSI is saying. Let's look at the 1 hour. That's the 12-hour RSI. Let's look at the 1 hour RSI and see if it's saying anything. Yeah, again, I would say just draw this trend line right here. If it breaks it to the downside with a teardrop, guys, you know, be careful for a move to the downside first before up. But overarching Swiss Borg looking bullish there. Okay, that's just my general sentiment there. What's up, Mr. Chu? Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that, man. And then let's see. Man, I cannot keep up with all these requests. I cannot. Wow. ICX BCT. Here we go. Doing my best I can here. Woo-wee. Hey, I need another cup of coffee. Anybody want to help? I got water here. I got water as a backup. We're good. Oh, you guys putting me to work tonight. How's Ooh, ETH is looking good. ETH, come on down, baby. Come on down. I want to see ETH come on down. Ease on down the road. All right. ICX BCT. Perfect. That is not a great chart. Wow. That's just not a great chart. It's bullish for a short time, but it's bullish in a bearish way. In other words, I would wait on the 12-hour chart. I would let ICX do its thing. It's going to come up here. Watch the RSI to make a higher high than that. Look for the hidden bearish divergence. It's going to come down. On the next push down, that might be your buy zone. Okay? That might be the buy zone. So that's the best way I can see. So, you know, let's see, 8-hour, 6-hour. So, yeah, it's looking bullish for now, but in a bearish way. Again, it's going to come up a bit, I imagine. Going to retest the top of this maybe. Look for 3 waves. When you get a nice 3-wave shape on the 6-hour, 4-hour chart, something like that, a nice 3-wave shape to the downside that resets the RSI again, that's your buy zone. Okay? So wait for that. Be patient for that, but I'd be looking for a buy. Unless this thing is dead. Now, I don't know anything about ICX at all. Anyway, against BTC, it's looking fairly bullish, but not bullish quite. It's not. I don't think it's cooked yet. I don't think it's ready, but it might be. But the RSI looks. I think there's some up here to come, but I would wait for some kind of a clear 3-wave back where the RSI is reset. Okay, you want to see the RSI back down here. Okay. And ideally speaking, you'll see hidden bullish divergence. That's an ideal. I keep talking about that. That's critical. Okay. So, Mr. Chu, that's the way I would think about ICX BTC. Thank you, sir. Oh, man. Let's see. Lots of people asking for ADA, so we're going to get to ADA in just a minute. Yeah, LTC, can't stand it. Moves too slow. Indeed. Dang. What is graph? Is that something? Is graph something? All right, we'll try graph. There's no price history. I can't really help you. It looks bullish for now. There's no over. It's not. There's no divergence yet, so still looking up. I don't know how high it's going to go. I don't have any price history. I can't really help you on graph. I'm sorry, but it's bullish for now. But keep in mind we are overbought here. But that I wait for the divergence. Okay, wait for the divergence on the 4-hour chart, and then short it. ADA, here we go. Everybody's been asking for ADA. Let's look at it. Oh, it looks fantastic, guys. Looks fantastic. I did ADA. I did call this long here in the Discord. We had our setup was beautiful there for that. We have upward price, downward RSI. We're in there. This is bullish for a while. I think this is going to keep going up. Look, ADA is looking gorgeous. Let's see if we can pull this move here. Now be careful. This could be coming down here, so be careful. It looks pretty bullish, but there's a possibility that we get a 3, and then a 3, and then a 5 wave before we go up. In other words, we could have a flat finishing out here. We could have a flat finishing out here before it goes up. So be careful. Oh, looks like Ethereum is on the move here, guys. Yeah, that's looking great. Fantastic. Ethereum's on the move. I'm currently short in Ethereum. I want to see it come on down. Come on down, baby. Give me some cheaper prices before you go up. All right. So ADA looking great, but be careful, guys. It could have a flat here, down. Okay. So what you're waiting for is you want to see price get up above 42 cents here. So if price gets up above 42 cents, consolidates without coming back down fast, really quickly, then you're pretty in good shape for a long ride here, guys. A long ride. ADA is going to start cranking. Here, guys, 78 cents is going to be probably no problem for ADA to hit. ADA to hit if we get past 42 to 51 cents, particularly 51 cents. Guys, you get past 51 cents, guys, we're looking really, really, really good for these upward targets up here, 78 cents and higher. So ADA, that's a really, really bullish chart. She's looking gorgeous right now. Very, very bullish, okay? So be careful. The 1 hour chart still looking, it's looking fantastic. All kinds of hidden bull divergence right there. But again, watch out for a dump first and then a rise. We'll have to wait and see what we get. So watch out for a dump. It could come down hard, down to this region. Let me see. Down to that region there, somewhere back down to 27 cents. Shoot, it could come even down to 24 cents or even lower, 22 cents. For a flat, and then it could go up. But right now she's looking pretty good. But there is bearish divergence here working on the 1 hour chart. There is bearish divergence on the 1 hour, the 2 hour, the 4 hour. Now the 4 hour, not so much. There's plenty of room to come up on the 4 hour. But the 2 hour, there's plenty of room to come up as well. So as long as we get a bullish move here, guys, pretty soon above 42, 43 cents, and it holds, okay, and it holds and consolidates there and continues on, then you're okay. But if we get kind of an engulfing, if you get an engulfer that kind of takes out a lot of this price action here, guys, most likely going to come down in 5 waves down here before it goes up. Okay, ADA is looking great, but watch out for that flat on the way. So we got that move there, or we could just go up from here. Little corrections along the way. ADA looks great. All right. Nunchuck Ninja, love you too. All right, GRT already done. Let's do Uni. All right. 12-hour chart. 12-hour chart's looking good. It is in the overbought region, but we don't have any divergence to speak of, okay? So chances are we're going to get some sideways or some corrective waves that come back down, within $1 price range, of where it is, $1, $1.50. of where it is, maybe even to retest this high right there, and then looks like price is going to keep working its way up. Okay, so I don't have divergence yet on the chart, on the 12-hour chart, so still looking good for up. Let's see what the 4-hour looks like here. Yeah, we got a little divergence there, but still nothing to speak of, real strong. So I would guess, again, potentially dollar pullback here, something like that, and then on we go. So down we go, and then up. Okay, and then we could get divergence on the next wave here. So watch $10, $11 there, and see what price is doing up at the $10, $11 region. But guys, we could get up to $14, no problem, on Uni USDT. So anyway, this is potentially a very, very strong wave to head up, but I just don't have any price action to speak of, really. Just reading the RSI. RSI needs to correct a bit before we go up. So that's my quick take on Uni. ADA is done. Let's look at Doji now. Doji's a crap coin. I hate the chart. Yeah, that chart sucks right there. Let's see if Doji's got any better charts out there. Yeah, there's just no price history here, guys. We do have hidden bullish divergence on the chart, so hidden bull is working on the 12-hour chart. We got downward slope, upward slope. There's hidden bull. Doesn't mean it's going to go up, definitely. It just means that there's hidden bull for now. That hidden bull could become even bigger. If this thing comes down here, I would like the shape better. Okay, and then we have a deeper bullish move on the 12-hour. Let's see what the 2 hours telling us here. Not seeing any trade setups here, guys. Just saying. On the 1 hour, up or down, guys, up or down. But I will say that this looks very three-wave-ish here. My bias would be down here. My bias would be down. So down is my bias for now. Retesting this area right here, the top of these waves here. So I would basically, on my chart, I hate Doji, I wouldn't trade it personally. But if I were trading it, I'd put a line across there. Watch 54, whatever, 0054, whatever that is. Watch that area for on the chart. Guys, I can tell you that I'm starting to get a little tired here. I've probably got another 15-20 minutes in me. If you want to make sure to get your chart in and you don't want to wait, make sure you just super chat it, okay? Super chat's getting precedence here. So if you want to get your chart in that I haven't covered, make sure that just super chat it, because there's a lot of people in line here, and I'm doing my best to get to you quickly. So yeah, super chat if you want to. Like to see Theta. All right, blockchain, you just jumped the line. Thank you, buddy, for that super chat. Appreciate it. Appreciate that a bunch. Here, let's do Theta against. Make sure you let me know if you want it against USDT or USD or whatever, or if you want it against Bitcoin. So I'm just going to do it against Tether. Theta looks gorgeous because of the hidden bullish divergence I see right on the chart. Man, that's a gorgeous chart. That's very bullish. Theta is looking gorgeous. I really like that chart quite a bit. It looks very bullish to me. Up is my bias right now, just looking at it. See that hidden bullish divergence we see right there? It's awesome. The only way that divergence can improve is if it was over in the oversold region here. The 4 hour didn't quite make it, but still looking great. We're getting a nice pullback here in the RSI, so wait for this to finish, and then you've got your entry into the upside. Okay, you might play it like this. Yeah, I don't have the structure finished. This looks like a flat here, but this looks like it may need to come down. There's a couple ways this could come down. Theta could, we got to come on. We got this move here, this move here. We could get another move down like that. That's possible. Okay, that would bring the RSI down here, and we'd still keep the hidden bullish divergence overall there, and then we'd be on our way. So watch out for that. It just depends on how deep Bitcoin is going to correct here in the next day or so, or the next week. We'll have to watch and see. There's a possibility that this could simply turn up and then start heading up. Let's look at the 1 hour chart, see if there's anything on the 1 hour chart telling us anything. 30-minute chart, is there anything there? Guys, this wave structure is just really in no man's land right now. It's the way Ethereum is. It's the way Bitcoin is. They're not tipping their hat right now on what it's. So I need more data. What I see here, just showing you what I see a three-wave move right there. So that's three waves. This was three waves. this might be three waves. This might be heading up, okay? Or this might be making a larger three-wave structure like that. You know, so watch out for that. It's hard to say here, guys. But ultimately, I think theta is a nice bullish chart, but there might be downside first. But in the long run, on the 12-hour chart, theta is looking really, really bullish. But again, we might need a deeper pullback like this to retest the top of this wave before we get up there. So we might get something down here, okay, where we make hidden bullish divergence like that. Okay, so I can't say for sure the small time frame, but the large time frame, that's looking like a great chart for the upside. Theta is, you know, that kind of a wave structure, $5 is going to be no problem in the long term over the next year or two. That's going to be no problem for theta to get up to, from an Elliott wave perspective, not financial advice. Okay, all right, let's see. I've done theta. Ryan Lewis, I know this is a late answer to you. It was a 30 minutes ago question, but no, I do not see 10K by the end of the year. 5K more likely. All right, PRQ is the next one in line. Yeah, there's no price action here at all. There's nothing to chart here. Nothing from an Elliott wave perspective. This is a gambling coin. I can't help you here, buddy. Sorry. Don't have anything to offer you worth sharing. There's some hidden bullish divergence working here. So, yeah, I mean, it might be. Let's see. Let's look at the 1 hour chart. If I'm just looking at the 1 hour chart, I would say I'm bullish, okay? If I was just looking at the 15-minute chart, I would say looking pretty bullish here, but I just don't like the price action. Might have a little bit more down to this region right here. So might have a little bit more down. I would wait for the breakout here, wait for the nice move to the upside. Ideally, you get a breakout of structure with a pullback, and then you can enter in long there. I guess long would be my bias, but I don't like the chart. You know, I can't help you there. So I already did Swissborg. Review back. I already did Swissborg. I already did Band, I believe, at the beginning. So that's done. ADA is done. Let's look at VeChain now. Kent for Ken Zai. Ken, thanks for waiting so patiently. VET. $12-hour chart first. I mean, that's a bullish chart right there. Let's look at the 3-day. We got hidden. We got bearish divergence here in the 3-day chart, daily chart. Daily chart, we don't have the same divergence as the 3-day, so watch out there. Still room to go up here on the 12-hour, 8-hour, looking good. 6-hour, good. Yeah, it's bullish on the small time frames. Here's the way I see this looks like a Ethereum 1212. This looks like a leading diagonal. This is the same as the Ethereum chart here, guys. So is VeChain part of Ethereum or connected to Ethereum in any way? Does anybody know that? Okay, so this is looking like a leading diagonal. 3-way pullback is the way I would see it, and then on our way. Okay, so that's a bullish chart waiting for that 3-way pullback. And then I'd like to see the RSI come down deeper while we have bullish divergence like that. So that's the way I'd be looking at VeChain. Looking pretty bullish to me. All right. AVAX, Matt Rodriguez, sure, AVAX, here it is, AVAX, against Tether on Binance, there we go. There's no price history here, man, it's just straight up. There's no bearish divergence yet, though, so I'd be watching the 4-hour chart for some bearish divergence. It's starting to plateau a little bit, nice little solid correction here. I would imagine I would like to see this thing come back down to this region right here, okay? I'd like to see this to come down to here first. That would give the RSI a chance to reset on the 4-hour chart, give us our hidden bullish divergence like we like to see, and then on our way for a long. So no, price is in no man's land right now. If you bought somewhere down here, it's a hold, and then look for another wave to the upside. That's the way I'm looking at AVAX there. Of course, it could come down for a larger correction, but it doesn't look finished. It looks like it's got more up to go. All right, let's look at XRP. XRP, guys. I don't know how XRP is going to work, but I think XRP in the long run has a move to the upside to go. Let's see, XRP. My thought for XRP was we got a flat right here, and we're looking for more down here, guys. But XRP really isn't trading right now, at least on much exchanges. This looks like a flat right there. Looks like a 1-2, 1-2 to the downside. I would say look for down before it starts pumping, if it pumps. But that would kind of finish out this 5-wave move here. I would say this is some kind of a 4th wave, and then maybe one more low to be made here. Boom, boom, like that. Back down to really low levels before it comes back up. That's my bias. I could be wrong on that, but right now price is in no man's land. I can kind of see it up or down in both charts, but my bias would be down for XRP, down. Okay, Ethereum. There she goes. She's blowing now. Ethereum short. Boom. That's lovely. That is lovely. Isn't she lovely? All right. Sorry about that. Every now and then we break out in song. We rejoice in the Lord always. All right. Let's take a peek here at that. So that's XRP. It's up or down, guy. I really don't have any. It's really, my take is down. Okay, that's my opinion. I've been known to be wrong. Okay, I have been known to be wrong. I have been wrong before. You might have a series of 1-2s on your hand. Let me give you the bullish view of it. 1, 2, and this is another 1, 2, and now you're getting another 1, 2 before it just breaks off to the upside. Huge. Okay, so that's possible, but I don't know how it's going to do that with all the SEC coming. Until they're vindicated by the SEC, you're not going to see any bullish news. But if you see some bullish, on or around the days of coming before the trial or whatever's coming in the legal proceedings for XRP, if you get any kind of hint of good news, that's a buy. Of course it'll be in the chart beforehand, but right now at these low prices, you're speculating whether it's going to be a security or not, or how all this litigation is going to affect XRP. So it's a little scary for me, especially since trading has been halted on most exchanges. Okay, so watch out with XRP. Be very careful. That's my warning. Nicholas Bort, you're doing an amazing job. Just ordered Constance Brown Elliott Wave book. Awesome. Well done. I haven't read that one, but there's the Elliott Wave Principle is the classic. So Tyler Belmont, already done ADA. I hope you got it already. All right. Let's do NEM, XEM. I'm not sure. Is that two different? All right, let's see here. What's NEM, XEM? What is that? NEM on Tether. There's no price history, really. It's all sideways, 3-wave action. 3 waves, 3 waves, 3 waves. It's all 3 waves. I guess the next direction is up, but then down. There's nothing here to chart here on NEM. Sorry about that. There's no price history here to really deal with. And there's no 5-wave impulses that I see on this chart at all. So, yeah, I'm really sorry about that. But NEM is not looking great for my style of. I wouldn't be trading it personally because of the price history. Okay. I guess XEM is the same thing. NEM is the same thing. Yeah, so be careful with NEM. Already did ADA. People are asking for ADA. I already did MKR, Fernando. You're going to have to rewind it and find it on the charts. I think it was one of the first ones I did once I started taking requests. I know that's 30 minutes ago, your request, but I already did MKR. Let's see. I already did. Let's see. I already did DOT earlier in the TA. Israel. Already did DOT. I did XLM as well. I did Band. So a lot of these are. I did GRT already. Israel or Ishmael, you're welcome for the live stream. Glad to do it. All right. Nick says, can you pull the BLX compare LTC USD Bitfinex on the weekly log? Litecoin may be a cycle behind Bitcoin. You'll see. Yeah, I think I agree with that, Nick, that it might be a cycle behind. Litecoin is moving so slow, and it's got to start catching up for sure. And I can see really big moves. $700 is easy to see on the chart if it starts moving. I just don't know that she's going to. Yeah, it can be very explosive. I agree, and I already did that TA for you, buddy. So I guess I can pull up that chart though, like you asked. You gave me the super chat. Let's do it. But look up the BLX here. On the daily, let's get it in log scale. Boom. Okay, and let's get Litecoin on the other chart here. Okay, and let's get it on the daily as well. Actually, let's get the BLX on the weekly log. There we go. That's a little easier to see. And let's get the weekly on Litecoin as well. Let's get it in log scale. So you can see here that the same shape of you've got this so you can see how the shape kind of is the same, but Litecoin has not been as explosive and as powerful as Bitcoin has been. Okay, and it's been a lot more down. But its recovery has been slow. So basically, while Bitcoin has surpassed its old high, Litecoin has not done it yet. So I would imagine it's on its way to doing it, right? It just needs Bitcoin to chill out for a little while. The money needs to transfer over to the Litecoin market. The people running the show need to kind of get it moving. So yeah, I think it's probably a wave behind potentially, but you can see the same kind of a setup here, right here, but it just didn't have the same explosiveness here. You got a wave here and a pullback, a wave here and a pullback, a wave here and a pull. So yeah, I'm not seeing it. Something's going to have to. In other words, when I look at this chart, I'm seeing a 1-for-1 correspondence with this wave right here. I see all the same moves, but Litecoin is not as explosive. Okay. Now, if something's got to change for Litecoin to start taking off. Okay. But right now, I'm just not. I can see $600 or $700 if it eventually breaks the top. But she needs to get moving. But it may be a slower pace than Bitcoin is. So unless something changes, if Bitcoin can start going sideways a little bit and allow Litecoin to move, but usually they move together. Nick, so I'm not to be honest with you, I'm not as being honest with you, okay? I'm not as hopeful about Litecoin anymore. I just don't like the chart. I see a 1-to-1 correspondence in this chart, and it's just a lot slower, and it's a lot less. There's a lot less power here, and I'm not a big fan of the chart, especially since this wave here. Now this wave right here was pretty. It kept up with Bitcoin pretty well. Okay, but after that, we just haven't seen the same explosiveness. So if something happens where Bitcoin kind of stands still for a little bit and allows Litecoin to just start rocketing, that would be great for Litecoin. I would be very glad. I wish Litecoin well. I wish Litecoin holders well. I want you guys to do well, but just not seeing the same hope that you guys are seeing in it, that I'm just not seeing the same things. But yeah, again, we could see $600, no problem. I think it's in here in the waves. I think it's here in the waves, in the wave count, no problem. But it needs to get moving. She needs to get moving for sure. But Nick, thanks for that gift. I appreciate it, buddy. You really ought to come to the Discord, bro. You really should. Don't wait. You need to be part of it. It's worth it. All right. All right. SPX. Let's look at SPX. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. Hold on a second. Yeah. So SPX. At any time, SPX can take a dive. Okay, at any time. We got the same wave shape here, guys, on the weekly chart. See this right here? Come on. See this right here? We got the same wave shape rocking here. This thing could continue just kind of pumping. I can see that for infinitum, okay? I mean, this thing could happen. It really just depends on what's going on in the government with the dollar and whatnot. But this thing could do this again, okay? Up, down, up, down, up, down. Get to the chopper. It's going down. It's going down, but it's going to go up first. So really, it's anybody's guess. Here's what the SPX is going to do. One might say that, you know, we're in 1, 2, 3, 4 in the fifth wave. It should be close to being finished soon. But guys, we're in clear skies. The price discovery region is there, so I can't tell you where it's headed. Whenever the market makers stop pumping it, but I could totally see this thing going to 4,000 or 4,600, 4,000 easy, 4,600 no problem. This thing could just keep on rocking. It might have bumps in the road, but they could easily keep doing this, you know, for another year or 2 or 3. So really, it just depends. It just depends on what the economy's doing and what happens globally here. But we're also set for a big dump as well. But it keeps pumping, doesn't it? It just keeps pumping. It's the Energizer Bunny. It just won't stop. So yeah, not sure what SPX is doing. I can just see it. It's due for a correction. It's just gone up so long. We need a bit of a dive. You know, several $100s at least before it continues up again. So you know, let's look at the 4-hour chart here. This was the coronavirus dump here. 1, 2, 3. This is 4. Yeah, I mean, one, two, 3, 4, 5. I mean, 4,200, 42K is going to be easy to get to probably. Let's watch 42K. It'll bounce on the way up there, but watch 42K on the SPX. All right. ETC. Let's see. I'm going to do 3 more, guys. I'm going to do 3 more. I've already done ADA. Lots of people asking for ADA. I'm going to have to do a main video on ADA. I already covered NEM and XEM, so that's done. I'm going to do 3 more. And then if yours isn't the next 3 on the list, then you better super chat it if you want to get yours, because I'm pretty worn out. Okay, ETC USD. Let's see here. Yeah, I hate coins like this that go straight up and straight down, straight up and straight down. There's just no chart in that. There's just no Elliott wave structure there. It's just a manipulated market. Not a big fan of that right there. I can't give you. I mean, if it's bullish from here. I could pull some fibs and maybe give you some targets, but I'm just not a big fan of this chart, to be honest with you. $19 is in the cards maybe, but you know, with the way this wave looks right here, it's just it doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good at all. There's nothing here on ETC that gets me excited. So I can't help you much more than that. There's just no structure there. I'm sorry. Let me look at the RSI for you. RSI is in no man's land right now. Up or down? Yeah, it's no man's land. It's just sideways. It could go up, could go down. Either way, man, there's just nothing on the chart yelling at me. You know, nothing on the chart saying any which direction. ETC sucks right now. I already did waves. Let me look at Ren. Oh, that's a nice looking chart right there. Get an engulfing candle here on the 1 hour chart. That may not mean anything. It may just be a small correction. It looks like it's forming some hidden bullish divergence, but it might be coming down here, guys. Ren might be in the small time frame, but that's a nice looking chart right there. Not a lot of price action there. It looks like a leading diagonal to me, if I had to guess. Right here, off this low here, 1, 2. Yeah, I don't like it as a leading diagonal, but it might be. It's just a little too straight up. Yeah, I don't like it as a leading diagonal. 1, 2, 3. There's no bearish divergence here on the 12 hour. Or we got bearish divergence here on the 6 hour. We got it on the 4 hour bearish divergence. So I would say likely the next move for Ren is down to let the so it may be a small test here to let RSI reset again. I'd love to see the hidden bullish divergence. So short would be my bias as far as a trade setup is concerned. You know, on the 4 hour chart, yeah, I mean we're breaking structure on the RSI as we speak here to the short side. So looking pretty good for a decent short right now on REN. That would be my bias there. Okay, let's see. I got a super chat there from Joseph. What's up, man? Thank you for that. HBAR USD. You got it. You just jumped to the front of the line, buddy. HBAR USD. There it is. Binance. Let's check it out. Never looked at this chart before. Looking kind of bearish to me, man, just on the 1 hour chart. Just for some downward movement. But overall, I bet you 4 hours looking pretty bullish. Kind of. I'm still seeing some bearishness on the chart here. I'm seeing bearishness right now in Bitcoin and Litecoin. You see we're getting these downward moves that I was expecting and explaining earlier. So right now, everything's going to probably follow to the downside here. We do have some... I don't like this wave structure. The wave structure kind of sucks, to be honest with you. But on the 30-minute, looks like the RSI is set to reset pretty well. Down is the direction for now. I see overarching in this chart, though. It's a bullish chart, best I can tell. But it looks like we need to come down some. I'm not sure how far we're coming down. Watch that trend line right here. Watch that line right there. See if we come down and hit it and then bounce off of it. That might get the RSI reset and give us the bullish divergence we like to see on the larger time frame. So study that 4 hour time frame. Let's see if that 4 hour chart can come on down here and come on down and give us the divergence we'd like to see. So I'd say it's coming down for now, but overarchingly it's a bullish chart, Joseph. So I hope that helps you, man. Thank you for the request, and I've never looked at REN as far as I could tell, but that chart looks bearish in the immediate term for a downward move, but chances are it's going to bounce to the upside after that. So I'd be looking for a long if the chart allows it there. I'm not telling you to do that. It's just an idea, but I'd want to see how price comes down and proves that to be true or false as it comes down. So, yeah, that's the idea there on REN. Okay. All right, I got two more in me. If you want yours to be one of those, please. I've already done VET. I've already done GRT. I've already done DOT. I've done Swissborg. I've done ADA. Good. I'm moving through the line. I've done waves. BCH. I have not done BCH. That's where we are in the chart. So BCH, this is brand. BCH, man, this is for you, buddy. Let's check it out. Coinbase. Boom. All right, BCH, a little bit more volatile. Looks down to me, man. It actually looks like it's going to be making a three-wave move to the downside, guys. 327. This thing might get all the way down. If this thing tanks tonight or tomorrow, guys, we might be hitting 327 here, guys. That's a possibility because this is a three-wave move here. But I think we're looking like we want to breach this low here. So the 1212 would be out of the question, I would think. Looks like we want to head down to 327 before up to retest this area. 1-to-1, 364. The 786 is another possibility. But this market is looking kind of bearish in the short term, guys. Looking kind of bearish in the short term with a bullish move, maybe following it afterwards, but not looking great. Okay, yeah, and BCH just hasn't had the it's kind of like Litecoin, just hasn't had the oomph that the others have had. Okay, but there is on the 6-hour chart some bullish divergence working, but that doesn't mean we're not going to make a lower low first. Okay, so we got lots of room for this thing to start, for this RSI to start working its way down correctively. Okay, this might come down to that target I was telling you about, and we still have that bullish divergence we're talking about. So, you know, that would take us up to the upside afterwards. So, anyway, bearish in the short term. I don't know how far down. It's hard to tell. The structure is not clear in that chart, brand. It's not super clear. But just like Bitcoin's looking like a triangle. However, BCH is not looking like a triangle. It might be a triangle right in here, but it looks like a descending triangle. You might be wanting to just create. This is just a bunch of 1 2 1 2s, 1 2 1 2 1 2, and then down we go. So watch out for down on the 15-minute chart. Yeah, there's no divergence to speak of. But we might just be WXYing here for a little while, so we'll have to wait and see there. All right, last one here, guys. Last one. Already done ADA, REN. I've already done GRT. XEM done. Already done ADA. GRT done. GRT's done. DOT's done. All right, sick puppy. Here we go. LRC USDT. I've already done theta, guys. You can go back through that chart. It's already finished. Guys, this is the last one I'm doing for free, I guess. LCR, USDT. Oh, it's LRC. And I will give everybody a chance who was waiting for me to do one. If you want to super chat, any amount would be fine. If you want to super chat something, I'll be glad to take care of you, but I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna call it a night here. It's been 2 hours of charting here, guys, since 8 o'clock. So, whoo-wee, and there's still 400 of you here. So this is LCR against Loop. This is Loop Ring. Loop Ring. I've never heard of it in my life, but I'll give you my unbiased opinion here. There's not a whole lot of price history. It looks like a bullish chart. Price is coming down. Here it looks like we've got more room for upside, create some divergence. So looks like it has some room for higher highs here, man, but that doesn't mean we won't come down first. I can't promise the price action here, but we could do that and then up, or we could just kind of work our way up here from now. But this kind of upward move there is usually followed by a period of consolidation. You know, that might work its way down before it goes up again, but I can't say. You can see how all these little moves were followed by consolidation. This worked its way up, consolidated, up, consolidated, up, consolidated, up, again bigger. So it's a bullish chart overall, but I think there's going to be some loop ring is going to have some consolidation here. Let's look at the 1 hour chart and see if there's anything there. Up or down, up or down. Yeah, I would say down there would be, if I had to guess, if I was required to guess, I would say down. Down is the direction here. This looks like a three-wave move, so we got three waves, looking for three waves down now. And then once that's finished, that's your signal to go long, maybe. All right, there's the last one for free. I did get a super chat. Man, Johnny 20. Wow, you didn't have to do that, man. Dag on it. You're part of the Discord, bro. I appreciate it. Thanks for that super chat, man. I really, really appreciate it. Wow, it's very, very kind. Very, very kind of you. Is there a chart you wanted to see, bro? Is there a chart you wanted to see? I'd be glad to look at it with you. Let me know. Wow, so many. Guys, I did a lot of these that you're being asked for. XLM I did earlier in the what do you call it? I did MKR, I did XRP, I did Theta, I did Litecoin. Guys, so I've done a lot of these. If you just kind of scroll to find the charts, I've done them already. So you'll just have to kind of, see if you can find them in the chart. I've done ETH at the very beginning. ADA, I've done it. I've done Loop Ring. I've done Loop Ring. XRP, Loop Ring. I've done DOT. I've done Doji. I've done REN. I've done it already. I did Theta. So, yeah. I've done PRQ already. Done VET. I've not done ZIL or STRAX, Strax, whatever that is. Yeah. Wow. This chat goes on forever. Wow. I can't keep up with all that, guys. That's just too much for me. Wow, what a night, guys! What a night! Really, really appreciate all the watchers tonight. I've just only got so much TA in me before I'm just gone. ETH, I did very beginning, man. So ETH, I did at the very beginning. Check it out. Ethereum Classic, I did earlier. Just gonna have to go find it in the group. I haven't done BAT or CRV. I'll have to check that. Come join the Discord. I'll be glad to help you. Johnny 20, thanks for that last gift. With that being said, guys, thanks for a great night. I'm sorry if I didn't get to yours. Last chance, any super chats, I'll be glad to look at the chart you want me to look at, but I'll only do it with a super chat because I'm exhausted, man. I've been doing this for 2 hours. It's time for me to go chill out for a little bit and get ready for London session and trading for the Forex. Okay. So anyway, last chance. Anybody else? Thanks again, Johnny 20, and thanks, Wax. Appreciate you guys. It's been a great night, and thanks again for. I did link. It's already in the. I did it at the beginning, guys. So Blue Lion, I already did. I did link. Just scroll back, and I did link. So, Michael OMG. All right, Michael Stott. Sorry if I missed you. Let me look at OMG for you. Thank you, sir. I've got that one in me. OMG Coinbase, boom, there it is. Yeah, that's a great chart. Let's see, 6 hour. Yeah, man. Hard to say here. We're kind of in no man's land in the RSI. Let's look at the 2 hour RSI. Same thing. It's looking pretty bullish, bro. Looking fairly bullish. It just depends on what Bitcoin's going to do, right? If it's in we got some bearish divergence here on this wave. Yeah, that's a tough one. The wave structure there is really odd. Yeah, the wave structure there, Mike, is super challenging there, buddy. if price gets up here to $4.30 and breaks the top here and continues, you're looking really bullish, bro. I mean, it's looking bullish for a 1-2-1-2. You could get up here to $5.40 to $6.90. Those are the fibs that I would be pulling and watching. So yeah, and even upwards to that. So I don't know what OMG is going to do. The wave structure is 3-wave-ish, but this wave right here is looking fairly bullish. Looks like a 1-2-1-2. It just depends on what crypto is going to do in general. What is it setting up for? Is it setting up for a dump? So if Bitcoin starts dumping, you know what OMG is going to start doing too. But it just depends on what everything's going to do. So right now the charts are up or down right now. I mean, the up or down is the direction, but down is my immediate direction for now on all the charts. And so I'm short Ahmed on Ethereum, so I am short right now. Go back and watch the video at the beginning. I've done a lot of these already, so anyway, there you go, guys. Mike, let's see, where was OMG? So yeah, this is looking nice, bullish wave, but it's got to get up above 430 and stay there and kind of consolidate. So if price does that, we're looking for upward targets there, 540 to 696. So watch those fibs there, Mike. Okay. Thanks for that super chat. If there's anything else, Mike, let me know. If you got a specific question, Mike, let me know. I can answer it now. Larry, thanks for all the kind words there, bro. Appreciate you helping to moderate it too, Larry. I really appreciate that, man. Thanks a bunch. It's very kind of you. Link, I've already done it. So anyway, last chance, guys. Last call for super chats. It's kind of surprising wave shape there, but certainly it could keep rocking, Mike. So we got these upper targets, but it's got to break this top and break the 1618, right? So watch it. There is some bearish divergence here, but that can be wiped out with price movement very easily. Price movement, there's plenty of room on the RSI here for price to go up choppily, but continue pumping up. Watch out, though. This could be a flat. We could be coming down. So it is up or down, guy. I'm really telling you it's up or down. I can't say for sure, but the upper targets are looking good, looking good for now. So watch 430 region. That's the telltale. If we get up here and stay up here, that's looking good for up. Check the very beginning of the video, Jean David, for the ETH targets. Okay, because I did a lot of ETH TA, very intense ETH TA at the very beginning. So just rewind and check it out. Okay. With that being said, guys, thanks so much for stopping in. Appreciate you. I didn't mean to skip you. I've only got so much in me, and anyway, glad you guys stopped by. Janix89, I'm nobody. I'm just an Elliott Wave trader here, doing chart requests every Sunday night. And then I have a Discord as well where we learn Elliott Wave, and I offer TA on a regular basis for people that are trading and learning to trade. So but I'm nobody. Nobody special. Welcome to my living room. I've got 3 kids, and I'm a general contractor looking to go full-time trading very soon. So that's a quick intro to me. Welcome to the channel. Glad you're new, and glad you stopped by. But we're finishing up the live stream now. So, all right, guys. You guys have a fantastic, and why are the 2 bigs falling? Check it out at the beginning of the video. I already answered that question, and I told everybody we were short. Anyway, that being said, we're looking for a pullback here, and I already kind of told everybody that in the TA. It should be going down a little deeper as well, most likely, and then up. Okay, I'm still bullish in the charts, guys. I really am bullish in the charts. Expect some downward movement, but guys, a big wave is on the way. It's on the way. It just depends on how deep we're going to go with this correction. I already offered all that TA. Go to the very beginning. And then check it out. You can get all the TA on Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and I did Link in the beginning. I did XLM, I did ADA. So those were big ones that I already did. All right. You guys have a great day. Thanks again for the compliments there, and appreciate all the likes and nice haircut. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what my hair looks like, man. All right, hey, I gave those targets, Hank, at the beginning, so check it out there, okay? Nice haircut. Okay, there you go. All right, you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Thanks again for stopping by. Bye-bye.